The first question is, how do you balance work, dieting, and working out 5 days per week? And I'm gonna put it up on the screen, the random number generator, if you can see it there, and I'm gonna tap the button, and we got three, so that would be me. This is not rigged. I'm not. I'm not rigging it so I go first. Okay. I actually didn't want to go first on this one, but I guess I have to. Okay. So how do I balance dieting, working out, balance all that 5 days per week? Well, the simple answer is I don't, because I don't work out 5 days per week. I only work out 4 days per week, and some weeks 3 days. So it's really not that hard if you do it that. And also, I could work out every day if I worked out, if I had shorter workouts, or if I split my workout into multiple parts. So I think it's all about just finding what works for your schedule, and not starting out with 5 days per week, because I don't think I've ever trained 5 days per week, to be honest. Nicole, what do you think?
Well, I was going to say a lot of it probably has to do with your priorities. Like if you want to commit to training being the biggest part of your life, if you're training for something, then great, go for it 5 days. But obviously something usually has to give. So whether it's like your social life or whatever it might be, if you're willing to give that up. So I think it really has to do with your priorities first. If you want to have both a social life and have a really good work-life balance, you're probably going to have to go for more than 3 to 4 days a week and just make them really good workouts. But at the end of the day, planning is also going to be a huge thing. So like if you want to work out 5 days a week, I mean, when it comes to Sunday or Monday, are you getting to the store? Do you have everything ready to go for the week and kind of using your time well so you have the time to train? So that's a personal thing, but I think it's not necessary unless you have a goal that you're really working towards where you're like, I need to commit 5 days a week to it.
Brooke, what do you think?
I actually have a very similar split that you do, Johnny, where I work out anywhere between 3 to 4 days a week. I either do an upper lower full or upper lower and alternate. And so what I do is I'm also a mom to a young kid. I mean, I have to schedule my workouts. So I schedule my workouts just like I would schedule an appointment, and I would show up at that time. I give myself a certain amount of time, work hard with intensity, because if you're working hard with intensity every single workout, you're not going to need to work out 5+ days a week. So recovery is important and it's crucial. And I just, when it comes to balance, well, for some people, there just never really is a complete balance. So finding a split that's going to work best for you and your schedule and making the time to get that done is what I would tell people.
Bryan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, very similar. Like I've done the 6 day a week thing, and it's very, very challenging. It's very, very hard, and you really gotta plan ahead of time. You can't just say I want to get 6 days a week in, and then it ends there. Like you need to know what you're doing for work, what you're doing with your family, and then plan around your workout. And now, if you don't have that level of like desire to get to go that to that level, then it's like there's nothing wrong with 2, 3, 4 days a week. Like right now, I'm doing 3 days of weights, and then there's 2 days thrown in of cardio. But those cardio days are like 20 minutes.
And you can
Like
do
they're
them on the
not like
weight days
time
too,
suck.
right?
Yeah, you can do them on the weight days too. It's all about figuring out what your goals are, what is required to get there, and how you can fit it into the schedule.
Awesome. So I think kind of like the overarching message that we're looking at here is, you don't have to work out 5 days a week. Find something that works for your schedule. And if you're really committed to like a high level goal, like maybe you need to shift your priorities or look at shifting your priorities if you really need to work out 5 days per week if you're like trying to be a bodybuilder. But Bryan's a bodybuilder. Wink, wink, kind of.
For, former.
For-